How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of AngelsBobs Plus here in Factorio. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you guys have, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on the video and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. Other than that, let's get into today's episode, episode 92. So, a lot of things we have to cover in this episode. Mainly, number one is sorry for the technical difficulties we had last week. For whatever reason, OBS did not want to pick up any sort of sound, which kind of sucked. But, alas, here we are. I was able to get everything figured out, basically, in between episodes. Also, it was holiday time, it was Christmas, and then there was just kind of a general little bit of a break. So, that was pretty good. Hope everybody had a good holiday season so far, and if you're still enjoying holidays, hope you guys have a good holiday time. Let's see, I do need more red belt. Let's see what else. Yes, and then Monday, when the day this episode was supposed to come out, the 26th, was technically a federal holiday here in the US for Christmas. I don't know elsewhere, but and then I got busy with other things. So unfortunately, this video is coming out on the 27th, but that's fine. Yeah. So we will try to make up some lost ground. I did go ahead and get some things done in between episodes. Mainly fixing some supply shortages and just slowly trying to increase the supply of certain things. And so we'll try to go over those things in this episode. So yeah. So let's see where. Oh, I don't even know where we should start. Well, I suppose let's start with the thing we kind of ended on in the last episode. So in the last episode, we started working towards getting another, well, I say another, but getting our first steeratight train going. And so in between episodes, this was one of the major things. I still have to finish some of the miners, but I forgot to plug everything in. But for the most part, it functions. Ore now goes to the train station. I did go ahead and complete most of the track over here. There are still a few things we're missing, like some loaders and some warehouses. But again, for the most part, a lot of the foundations are here, so we can start to go ahead and get more trains going for the other ores as well. So now, as you can see, we have pretty much 3 of the 6 ores coming in pretty steadily now. The bombonium is coming in through this mine that, if you remember, several weeks ago we set up here, but it's not really getting us enough anymore. So we're gonna have to probably tap another bombonium deposit. Where that will be, I'm not really sure. Maybe up over here, maybe way over here, or even down here, maybe. We'll see. So yeah, so we got more train things situated. We also went ahead and got the chromium more or less figured out. Let's see. We do have to upgrade, I think, the input to red belt just to make sure that we're getting it in fast enough. But otherwise, about half of it's functioning. Why is actually half of it not functioning? Because the output is blocked. Why is the output blocked? Because I never connected it. That's why. Okay, so we'll go ahead and fix that. We also began expanding. I also fixed the rubyite because I know that was turned off for a while because we disconnected power here and I never actually went to go fix it. And then the current thing I'm working on that I thought would be a good kind of bringing everybody back in point would be is we're starting to work on getting direct ore sorting of tin, because tin is kind of what we're lacking. We can see that down over here. But yeah, so the main reason we're running low on tin is because we're needing it for both tin plate, but we also need it for the solder. And the solder is very important in creating red circuits, which is pretty much one of our limiting factors. Actually, we also need it in green circuits as well, which is what's limiting the green circuit production. So right now, that's pretty much the next bottleneck. So what I've been doing is I've been starting at this end of the bus and kind of going right at each production stage and saying, okay, well, what's limiting our production here? And so I upgraded the wood for our basic circuit board, so now I'm here at green circuits, and I noticed, okay, we need more solder, so that's what we're upgrading next, and then we'll keep going down the bus until we get to, hopefully, purple science, which mainly requires just red circuits, but yeah, we'll try to get as much of that kind of figured out as we can. So let's head back over to where we are going to be directly ore sorting the tin and get that all figured out and started, so that's going to be pretty important for us. And then from there, we are still working towards getting cobalt steel. However, we need to just research it, but the research is entirely dependent on purple science right now, and so of course that's kind of what we're trying to fix, is get more purple science. One way of doing that is just kind of more or less increasing a lot of the resource intake that we currently don't have. So it's fine that the nanobots are going to go ahead and place a bunch of the loaders, belt, and splitters on down. That's fine. We are going to end up needing it anyway, so it's more than fine. Alright, so let's go like that. Let's go like that. This uses that. It's fine that it's red belt and kind of mismatched. We don't need this capacity, I just happen to have it on me. Alright, so tin is this one. And now we need chunks, I believe, for the tin, right? No, still crushed. Awesome. So I actually don't need to worry about trying to get the chunks going. I need these two. Just trying to match up the pattern right now, more or less. I think that looks about right. Then I'll just reverse the flow once we get to the proper height. I wish in a chain like this it would reverse all of them, but that's fine. Alright. Awesome. And for now, we'll just do that until we can get more. Because there is a limit to the crushed. The crushed isn't used in like all the recipes. For instance, if we look at the direct ore sorts, for instance. Yeah, for instance, here we have crystals. So the crushed actually ends at, coincidentally, the tin. So only the first 4 ores are directly sorted with the crushed. So iron, copper, lead, and tin, and then we start needing chunks, and then the chunks for the next several, and then, well, ferrite requires ferrous ore and some things. And then we go to the crystals, and then we need the purified things, and so yeah. So we don't need all of them, as we can see. So technically it does end here, and we don't need all the tiers either. So for instance, if we look, we only really need purified sapphirite, jewelite, and steatite. So we don't need these purified of all of them. And so, and that's also true of the crystal. Actually, are the crystals used? Yes, all. No. We don't need well, yeah, we do. Oh yeah, so we don't need all the purified, but we do need all the chunks, it looks like. Or the crystals, whatever the hell they're called. Alright, so now that that's flowing, let's go ahead and get power hooked up to this. We just do that via that, make sure that that's hooked up, because again, ghost images do ghost image things. Let's go remove that guy, and that's fine. And plug it in like that. Which, oh, ghost image. Alright, there we go. So now, tin is flowing, which is nice to see. It's not going to be great because, so we did upgrade the steatite with that train, and that is going to get us more steatite. We are getting a decent amount now, but I just recently hooked it up, so it is going to take some time for these chunks here to flow in. Let's see, why actually aren't we getting enough? Oh, you know what? We need to upgrade. So we're going to come back to this tin. We'll let it back up for now. I forget, we have to upgrade certain things to the red belt to make sure that we're getting enough throughput. But other than that, that should fix the problem on the steer type, making sure we have enough throughput. And we are still going to continue sorting using our sorters here on all 6 of our ores, at least for the time being, until we get to a point where, more or less an inflection point, right? Where we're no longer solely dependent on this, and we're going to start using the direct ore sortation, or sorting more than we are this. Let's see. So these aren't fully working because this isn't fully working to my knowledge. Let's go ahead and do like this. I've also been playing Hearts of Iron during the kind of the break, kind of the holiday break. It's actually been really, really fun. I've been enjoying it. I think I'm going to start doing some Hearts of Iron videos, maybe some guides of sorts, or not necessarily guides, because there are definitely differing opinions on what the optimal setup is. There is, of course, a statistically best path. I don't want to do just the statistically best path. I just kind of want to show off more or less my take on how I enjoy Hearts of Iron and how I think others could learn from my experiences while playing the game. Because I have almost as many hours in Hearts of Iron as I do in this. And I mean, I'm still learning in pretty much any game I play. And I would say everybody's always learning something new about the game they're playing, but I feel like I could always share it, you know? Share it to new people. Get more people inspired. I also want to do Minecraft over the break, but I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to plan out and do a series, because Minecraft is, in a way, the same length or longer than Factorio from what I've played, but perhaps I might play it, record it, and then do something with it. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys have any suggestions for any sort of mod pack for Minecraft that you want to see, definitely leave that down below. Go ahead and check it out. I've played quite a few mod packs, so there's a good chance I've probably seen it or played it myself. Or if there's any other games. I know I've kind of been reiterating that over the last couple episodes, but truly, if there is any game that you guys want to see me play and kind of give my take on, by all means, leave that down in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys, along with that, if any of you guys have done anything over the holidays that are kind of interesting. So why is this not functioning now? Well, I mean, it is functioning, it's just functioning slowly. So you have stuff, you have stuff. Why do you not have stuff? Because you're not getting enough crushed. Okay. This should be full, but isn't. Is it? No, I never. Oh, well, I kind of did. Okay, yeah, this needs to be upgraded then. I just don't think we're getting enough ore inputted. I wish when I did this with red belt would fully upgrade the splitters and whatnot, but I get why it doesn't. Now let's make a bunch of red splitters. I should probably automate the red splitter. Do I have them? I don't think I do. No. Do I need to actually automate these? Pretty much everything we already have there. Oh, go with that, go with that, go with that. Cool. My inventory is really full. Hey iron, you go there. Copper, you go there. Oh, even tin has a place. A lot of them. Go. Aluminum goes on one of these. Nickel aluminum goes in you, right? Yes. Alright. Back to upgrading splitters up in splitter land. So what this will do is this should allow for yeah, we can already see that there's a massive increase in the throughput. Now let's make sure we upgrade these as well. Where is here? There we go. Alright, so now there's a significant number of increased. Oh, I forgot ore doesn't actually go anywhere. Oh, no, the ore should. Yeah, it'll solve itself. Alright, so now the crushed should go up here more. Yeah, I'm already starting to see more on these outputs. It will still take time for all these to fill up because we did run out in between episodes, and so it is going to take a little bit of time for it to kind of build back up in the system and then trickle back down. But we are already seeing an increase in the chunks, which is quite good. But really the main thing I was concerned about was just the crushed. Yeah, see, we're already noticing an increase in crushed. Why is bobmonium down, though? Why is the bobmonium down? I think we're gonna have to look into that bobmonium mine a little bit sooner than expected, unfortunately. I was hoping to get to... Well, the tin we can connect now. That's, I suppose, fine. Wait, actually... let's get more bobmonium, because I'm going to need it anyway for the tin. And, yeah, so... Where is a bobmonium mine? An appropriate bobmonium mine for us. We could tap this one here at 8.8. If we expand the we expand the rail east more, we land about here, and we can tap this one for 8.3. I mean, honestly, they're probably gonna end up being the same distance regardless, so let's just tap this one. We already have the main track railed out. We already have the main rail laid out. Let's go ahead and put in a track here. We'll try to sneak it in, like, right in between the natural gas and the steertite ore vein right there, and we'll just go right here. Is that ore, or is that's wall? Okay, yeah, we'll try to steer it, like, right here, all the way down. Tap this and then send it off. Right, do I have enough miners on me? That is the next question. I do. I have 415, so that should be enough. I do want to look at getting upgraded miners. We can technically get them upgraded. Oh, we need Invar. We're not making Invar. Right? I don't think we are. Oh, that's fine. Well, we can make up the tier 2. Which are just twice as fast. They produce a little bit less pollution, but, you know. Right, let's go ahead and grab some steel gear wheels. I know we're going to need them. We use them quite frequently. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves a vehicle. Let's go ahead and head over to the land of bobmonium. Go ahead and, well, I'm thinking one. Oh, where do you have 4? Awesome. Let's go ahead and switch over to this just so that things get repaired as we drive, in case we hit them like I just did. Alright, so let's head east. The track is already laid. Do I have enough track? Yeah, we only have 100. There you go. Well, we might be able to get the basic. We'll see how. Yeah, we'll see how much we can actually get laid out. I don't know how much we're gonna be able to do with just 100. So I do wanna. Forgot track isn't like belt. It is if you go left click and then you get kind of the screen and it attaches, which is nice. Let's do something like that. Then, oh, that's not the input we want, but we don't need that one. Again, I need to go through all of these blueprints. We need that input right there. I'll go ahead and get rid of those. Now let's go ahead and like so, and then we can go ahead and get rid of any extras that exist. Cool. So now we have a rail that goes all the way down. And we have 31 left. I don't think we're going to be able to get anywhere near where we need to go, but we'll see. Oh, we brought the cars upside down, so pressing the up arrow key just makes us literally go up. But in reality, we want to go down. And we ran out of rail. Okay, so let's head back. Let's go grab more rail. We'll continue dragging. Let's move all those express inserters. I don't need those steam machines, but the express inserters will be nice. It will be a fine addition to my collection, Kenobi. A fine addition indeed. Oh, there's some right here. How did I miss these ones? Actually, I think those are staff that I just picked up. Yay, I see a little bit of purple science. Not a lot, but a little bit. Track was made all the way down here where we are doing train things. Trains, planes, and automobiles. And don't worry about what the bots are placing right now. They're just upgrading belt. I basically dragged over the upgrade planer. Oh crap. Car, you're causing mayhem. Basically, I had the I dragged the upgrade planer across the base. So that way it would... I really don't need these. There's so many random things I have on me, like ammonium, crystal powder, these damn crystals. But basically, I dragged the upgrade planner over the base just to convert anything that was tier 1 or tier 0, depending on how you want to look at it. Any of the like gray belt, basically to upgrade it to at least yellow. Part of it's just for speed, because unfortunately the belt is incredibly slow if it's gray. It's only 7.5 items per second total, and so that's 3.25 per side. That is incredibly slow, especially considering that yellow is just a direct upgrade at a rate of 15 items per second, 7.5 per side. None. The places that need it, we've upgraded to red, which is 30 or 15 per side. There is, I believe, one tier above blue that we have. I think we have like weird, insane belt. I don't know if we'll actually use any of it, but we'll see. And then we'll just go place something like that. Looks good. And then, do I have... Yes, I do. I have 1,000 of them. Okay, let's go ahead and place 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. Oh, here it is, actually. High-speed belt. 96 items per second. You can't even walk against it. It is that fast. So, like, basic belt, you can easily walk against it. Even red belt, I mean, to a degree, it slows you down quite considerably. Now, what happens if you run on it? I mean, that's pretty fast. That is incredibly fast. That is honestly an insane amount. I believe this express is basically like that insane speed I was talking about. That is really insane. Alright, back to this. So we are going to go ahead and continue with our very ghetto, very slapdash loader into train setup. It's not great, but it exists. It's one of those, I don't even want to say happy accidents. It's just one of those things that exist in Factorio. It's one of those, I'm not proud of this design, but I use it. I'm sure the Factorio efficiency gods are staring at this and going, why? Just why? Just use a normal vanilla blue. And I'm like, but loaders. I like loaders. I like them too much, I think. Okay, let's go back over to the bus. We need to grab more. What do we need for warehouses? We need more brick. I queued up more, well, I say I queued up, but I added more crushed stone to the thing, and then I connected over hard stone, so we should be able to get, I guess I'll let you robots gather things out of me. You're still too fucking slow for me. So we'll upgrade them slowly. Like, I mean incredibly slowly. Like, there's no hope for them getting upgraded anytime soon. The science already is incredibly slow. I'm definitely not adding any robots to, or any robot research right now. I'm still researching the things that are only essential to getting to space. That's basically it right now. And our entire brick production is right here. Awesome. I'm gonna make all of those into warehouses because that's basically all it's ever used for. Let's try to not run into any more pipe this episode. That would be great. Let's head down and to the right, and then go drop off all our gray belt that we have now on us. And again, try not to crash into anything too important. Cool. Basically like that, and then any of that. Maybe that can go in there. Go in there. Cool, that should be it. And away we go. Hopefully. It's so hard to see some of the pipes sometimes, depending on what ground, like background it's on. So I've also noticed it's kind of hard too when you put it on like concrete and stuff, because then I feel like it blends in a lot, especially if you're using iron. But that's just me. This is the one we wanted to go to, although even in the wild I hit things. Where did that rock appear from? I'll never know, because even though I can clearly see it, I choose not to apparently. Some people get run over by their trains. Ooh, that gave me interesting thoughts. I don't know. My mind's jumped to Grandma got ran over by a reindeer, but trains edition. Anywho's it. The idea of I choose not to see the things that I'm running into. Just like I choose not to make the most efficient builds. I like pain. We all do. Because remember, kids, the factory must grow. The factory must never stop growing. It's the day the factory stops growing is the day we no longer have jobs. But the factory must always grow then. Which is our duty. It is our responsibility. For 10 generations, we have been entrusted in making sure the factory grows. God, could you imagine? Just like some weird cult. Do some really deep like lore into the game. Really, we're all just part of this multi-generational thing, making sure the factory never stops growing. Kind of like the scene from the Lorax. Honestly, every time I play this, I just reimagine the Lorax with the trees and the biters. Whatever will they do? But everybody needs a thing need. Or in our case, everybody needs a rocket. Like a lot of rockets, and I misplaced that one. I don't know, I feel like Factorio is the type of game that I could just listen to the entire Lorax soundtrack and then just imagine myself We are the Onceler, but in Factorio. That should be all. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's go down here, make sure that all these are plugged in, and we don't need all this extra underground. Don't need that one, or that one, or that. Or that one, or that. Okay, so everything looks cleaned up, so let's go ahead and attach all of our little spigots here. Let's see, so we have 2, 3 at least. They're gonna be in weird positions, and then the rest. Do something like that. Again, honestly, mines don't have to be super, like, nice looking. They just have to function, quite honestly. I mean, you can make a mine look nice, especially if it's like a custom ore patch that you put down, because you're just trying to show off your build or your factory, which by all means is fine. But if you're going for just pure, get it down, give me the resources, expand the factory, it doesn't really matter what it looks like. I mean, you're probably not going to spend too much time at one of your ore outposts anyway, other than when you put it up and when you take it down. Eventually, if you ever get into constant combinators, or if you're playing with a mod, such as AutoDeconstruct, and there's a couple other ones like AI, and there's even a few more than that, but basically just automated factory expansion and destruction, which are really, really cool, but at the same time, kind of just scary. Alright, so let's go ahead and add that to Bob. Let's give him the name of Bob. Wait until full cargo or inactivity. And then, yeah. We do have to go ahead and power this up, but it is about that time. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and hope you guys had a good holiday break, and are still going to continue having a good holiday break for those of you who are on one, like myself. On that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.